Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're embarking on a really fascinating journey into urban photography, but specifically through the, let's say, unique lens of a film camera. We've got this fantastic account, really detailed, of a photographer capturing Umeda in Osaka. And they were using some, well, truly unique vintage gear and even some old film they found.
Yeah, and our mission for this deep dive is, I suppose, to peel back the layers a bit. We want to understand not just the technical side of things, shooting with old gear, expired film,
Right.
but also the artistic choices behind it all, and maybe the unexpected challenges that really shape the final picture.
Right.
We'll explore how all these elements kind of conspire, you could say, to create this distinct nostalgic feel.
So let's set the scene first. The photographer picked Umeda in Osaka.
They plan to walk around Umeda, starting about 2 hours before sunset.
Okay. Pretty unexpected in a modern city. A Canon 7.
Yeah.
Now, this is a rangefinder camera from the 1950s. We're talking old, big,
Nifty.
heavy, not lightweight.
Apparently has a look that sort of reminds you of a classic Leica. That's quite a commitment, carrying that around, isn't it? What's the thinking there, embracing that kind of quirkiness?
It's a bold choice for sure.
Yeah.
And it immediately tells you something about their whole approach. And paired with that Canon 7 was an Industar 26 lens, a 50 millimeter.
Okay. Yeah, the center of the image tended to look, well, flare-like. It loses contrast, looks sort of whitish, a bit blurry right in the middle.
Huh.
The combination of the vintage gear's optical quirks, like that blurry center, and the expired film's color shifts, it all came together to help achieve that distinct nostalgic feel they were after.
It's almost like those imperfections weren't flaws at all in this context.
Precisely. They became features.
Yeah.
Features that inherently signal, this is from another time, or at least feels like it.
That's a great point. Sometimes the flaws are the features. So thinking about all these unique choices, the old camera, the quirky lens, the expired film, how did it all line up with the photographer's artistic vision in the end? We know they were satisfied, but did this whole experience actually shape their preferences moving forward?
It absolutely seems like it did. I mean, while they clearly enjoyed using this specific setup, the Canon 7, the Industar 26, a distinct personal preference did sort of emerge from the experience. For that big city snap style of shooting, they actually mentioned preferring a 35mm lens. Yeah, or even shorter, like more wide-angle focal lengths. They found those wider lenses were just better for quickly capturing the scenes they wanted. They give you a broader perspective, which is often, ideal for these big, sprawling urban environments.
They appreciated the unique character of the vintage setup, the 50 millimeter.
Exactly, and I think that really speaks to the idea that there's no single right tool for every job, right?
Sure.
The photographer even explicitly acknowledged how valuable it is to use different focal lengths, just to stop your images from becoming, well, monotonous.
Keep things fresh.
Yeah.
So pulling it all together then, what's the sort of broader takeaway from this photographer's deep dive? This whole Umeda experience with this very specific gear.
Well,
It really illustrates this fascinating blend, doesn't it? The technical challenge, but also the maybe unexpected creative satisfaction you can get from working with these specific tools and conditions.
yeah, I think so.
It really highlights how every single choice, from the film being surprisingly old to the lens having its own built-in quirks, it all contributes to a final artistic outcome that's really distinct, probably unrepeatable in a way.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it, when we approach any creative project, photography, or anything else?